channel. On this episode, I'm going to be teaching you some simple eyeliner techniques that you can incorporate into your makeup routine, and also too, I'm going to be teaching you how to put on false lashes. So I'll see you back in a sec. Alright, eyeliner time. So now that we have our eyeshadow on, eyeliner really does define the eyes and overall just make your lashes and your eyes just stand out and make your eyelashes look thicker and fuller. So now I'm going to teach you a few different techniques on how to apply eyeliner, and you can go ahead and just choose whichever one that you like. So now let's start off by talking about all the different types of eyeliner. So the very first eyeliner I'm going to show you is the classic eyeliner pencil. Whenever you're shopping for an eyeliner pencil, be sure to get an eyeliner pencil that is waterproof. If you don't get an eyeliner pencil that is waterproof, it is made out of a clay-based formula, and any warmth will melt that clay. So I highly recommend that you get an eyeliner pencil that is waterproof, just so that way it does last all day long. And also too, if you get a waterproof pencil, it does go on a lot easier. If you get a pencil that is clay based, you have to warm it up first, and that can really irritate the eye and causing, tugging and pulling on the skin. So overall, a waterproof eyeliner pencil is one of the best pencils to get if you do want to get an eyeliner pencil. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you gel eyeliners. Gel liners are great if you want to freehand your eyeliner. These also too are waterproof, and also too I feel like these last a lot longer. Yes, these are waterproof, but I feel like specifically gel liners are waterproof and oil proof. So if you're looking for the longest lasting eyeliner, I highly recommend getting a gel pot eyeliner. Now moving on to liquid liners, there's two types of liquid liners out there. There is a felt tip liquid liner and there is a natural hairbrush liquid liner. Starting off with the felt tip liquid liner. So it literally is a felt tip. The reason why I don't like this one is because it doesn't give you a thin, precise line. So I don't recommend a felt tip liquid eyeliner. So if you want to purchase a liquid liner, look for a liquid liner that actually has hairs, which means it actually has bristles. Overall, you just get a way thinner line, and you also have way more control. Like I said, the felt tip liner, if you do apply pressure, it could change the tip of your eyeliner, where this one stays the same and it doesn't alter the shape of the tip because it does have natural hairs. So whenever looking for a liquid liner, just be sure to get one that does have bristles. Now let's go over the types of colors and what color to choose from. If your skin tone is very, very fair, I recommend going with a really soft brown eyeliner, or maybe even a chocolate eyeliner would be really beautiful. If you don't want to do anything too brown, but you also don't want to jump to dark, try doing a charcoal eyeliner, which is like a soft gray eyeliner. A soft gray eyeliner on very, very fair skin looks really beautiful, and it doesn't look as harsh. Now, if your skin tone is a medium complexion, you can get away with either brown, gray, or black, so feel free to choose whatever you like. And if your skin is deep to deep dark, you can choose whatever color you like. Also, two color eyeliners look so beautiful on a deep to deep dark complexion, so you can really play around with all the different colors out there. It really pops and just looks so beautiful on a deep to deep dark complexion. So now I'm going to teach you some different techniques on how to apply eyeliner and where to apply eyeliner, depending if you like the more natural look or if you want it to look a little bit more smoky or a little bit more defined. So I'll see you back in a sec. Okay, so moving on with eyeliner application. So I'm going to go ahead and do the eyeliner pencil for you, and then once I'm done with the eyeliner pencil, I'm going to go ahead and do a liquid. So just in case you decide you want to do a pencil, you know how to do a pencil, and if you want to use a liquid, you know how to do both. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the pencil. Now, starting off with your eyeliner pencil, even if it is a waterproof eyeliner pencil, you just always want to be sure to warm the product on your hand first. So literally just take the product and warm it up onto your hand, just so that way you avoid any tugging and pulling onto the skin. Now I'm going to show you a little something that I purchased from, again, one of my favorite brands, AOA.com. They have these really cute, tiny little makeup sponges, so whenever you're doing eyeliner, instead of taking your finger and pulling your skin down in order to go into your inside waterline and ruining your makeup, they have these really great little cotton pads that you can actually take onto the skin, just so that way you don't ruin your makeup. And you do get 2 powder puffs for $1, so they're 50 cents each, and I highly recommend them. They are very soft and very affordable. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take that powder puff that I just showed you. You just want to be sure to dip it in your under eye setting powder. If you don't have an under eye setting powder, feel free to use your foundation powder. You just want to be sure to have a little something on the sponge, just so that way you don't erase your under eye concealer or any of your makeup. So I'm going to go ahead and just take a little bit of that and put it onto my puff. Now moving on to eyeliner. I'm just going to go ahead and move my hair back. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my skin and I'm just going to pull it down ever so gently. Now you don't have to put eyeliner on the bottom if you don't want to. It does kind of make the eyes look a little bit smaller. So for that reason, I don't take it all the way to the inside. I just do a little line right on the outside corner. And then I'll take a smoky blending brush, so a really tiny eyeshadow brush, and I'll go right in between the eyeliner that I just did and I'll smudge it. Now, if you want to smoke out your eyeliner, do eyeliner on one side first, smudge it, and then do the other side. If you try taking the eyeliner, putting it on this side and applying it on this side and smudging it over here and then try to go back and smudge it on this side is going to be already dry and you're not going to be able to smudge it. So just be sure to do one eye at a time. So again, I'm just going to take this really tiny blending brush, specifically made for smoking out eyeliner. It's almost like a really tiny eyeshadow brush. And I'll just take that right in between and smoke out that eyeliner. And you can see how it just overall looks a little bit softer. It's not like this really intense line. And also too, it does make the eyes look a little bit bigger because we're not taking that black eyeliner and putting it all the way on the inside corner of the eye, because that's what really does close and make the eyes look a little bit smaller. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the other side, and again, go ahead and re-dip your product. So now I'm going to show you how I like to line the top of my eyes. Now you don't have to take a pencil liner at the top of your eye. You could just do a liquid liner, but just in case you like that more smoky look, I'm going to go ahead and do a pencil liner first, and then for you liquid lovers out there, I'm going to go ahead and do the liquid liner after. Now starting off with the eyeliner pencil, the same concept kind of goes for the top of the eye as the bottom of the eye. So you don't want to take the eyeliner and put it all the way across. It's going to look messy, it's going to erase your eyeshadow, and it's just not going to overall be precise. So if you ever want to do eyeliner at the top part of your eye, just go ahead and do it almost in between your eyelashes and just at the outside corner. So as you can see, I just put it at the outside corner. Now I'm going to go ahead and take that same blending brush that's specifically made for eyeliner, and I'm just going to stay right on top of that eyeliner, and I'm just going to go back and forth. And also too, I'm going to go really, really close to the eyelashes just to make sure that it is blended. Now with eyeliner, general rule of thumb, it always should be thinner at the inside corner and thicker at the outside corner. You can go ahead and wipe your brush off in between if you feel like there's a lot of color on there and it's not really blending. Go ahead and wipe your brush off and then go ahead and try to blend it again. So usually I'll wipe my brush off at least twice, just so that way I really get it to the smokiness that I'm looking for. So that is how you apply a pencil liner at the top of your lashes. So if you don't want to go in with a liquid liner, you want it just to overall look a little bit more smoky, just take that pencil liner, put it at the outside corner of your eye. So not even halfway, just 3/4 of the way. And then do one side first, smudge it, and then move on to the other side. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Okay, so now I went ahead and lined both sides of my eyes. So that is a tutorial if you do want to use a eyeliner pencil, if you're specifically comfortable with an eyeliner pencil, or if you just overall love it. That is how I would personally use an eyeliner pencil. So now moving on to liquid liner. So I'm going to go ahead and do the top part of my eye. Again, I like to use a liquid liner that does have a regular bristle brush, so not a felt tip brush. My favorite eyeliner, liquid liner, is from e.l.f. I've been using this for about 5 years now, and I highly recommend this. I really love it. Super inexpensive, very pigmented. Also too, it dries to a shiny black. I personally, whenever I do my liquid liner, I don't like a matte liquid liner. It can kind of look flaky and you can see the texture on the eyelid. So whenever purchasing a liquid liner, be sure to get a finish that is more on the shiny side. It just overall just looks more beautiful on the eye. So now whenever applying your liquid liner, be sure to wipe off the excess just onto the lid. And now starting with the eyeliner, I like to take it and start right at the middle. I don't like to start right at the inside corner of my eye, just in case you have too much product. You don't want it to deposit right at the inside corner because it should be thinner and then thicker. So overall, just start right here at the outside corner. And again, just do tiny, small strokes. Now I'm just going to go ahead, dip back in. Now I'm going to work my way to the inside corner. And try to stay really close to the lash line. Almost on top of your lash line. Now, when applying it on your actual eyelid, you want to go in the direction that I'm going. So start from the inside and slowly go outward. Now, once you get to the outside corner, I'm going to show you how to measure your specific wing. If you want to do a wing liner. If you don't want to do a wing liner, you can go ahead and just stop it right there. And having that eyeshadow, that eyeliner underneath kind of makes it look a little bit more smoky, so that way it doesn't stop at this harsh line. But if you do want to do a wing liner, I personally really love a wing liner. I'm going to show you how to do that. So you just want to go ahead and measure from the outside corner of your eye. So right at the outside corner of your eye is where you want to do the winged liner. And I like to do a really thin line. I don't like to do a really thick line. So I'll just take my eyeliner and I'll put it right at the outside corner of my eye. And then I'll just go ahead and flick it up one time, just so that way I get a really thin line. And the end of your eyeliner tip should be right where your crease is. So you don't want to go further than the crease. You don't want to go shorter than the crease. It's going to make your eyes look smaller. So right where your crease is where your eyeliner should stop. Now that we have this line right over here, we have to connect it to the actual eyeliner. This is when you're actually going to go the opposite way. So taking this eyeliner right over here, I'm just going to go backwards and I'm going to connect the two together. When you go backwards, you're going against the grain of your skin, so it makes the line overall look sharper. If you go this way, see how naturally your eye kind of starts to tug and pull? It could make your liner skip and overall be uneven. So just be sure to go against your eyeliner when connecting the line to the actual liner. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the other side just so that way you guys can watch me and see me do it again. Also too, winged liner really does elongate the eye. So if you want to elongate your eye, a winged liner is really beautiful. So again, start at the middle of your eye, work your way inward, and stay really close to the eyelashes. Now your skin on the inside right over here is a little bit firmer than the outside. So that's why you can go this way and you don't have to go the other way, because you are going over your eyeball, so it kind of gives it a little bit more control. But right when you reach the outside corner is when you kind of need to alter it. So again, I'm going to go ahead and place it at the outside corner. I'm going to go ahead and just flick it one time to my crease. Once you sit there and layer that outside corner, that's when it can really look thick. So I don't like it to look really thick on the outside. So now I'm going to go ahead and connect the two together. So starting right where I went ahead and flicked that liner, I'm just going to go ahead and take it and connect the two going the opposite direction, and then you can go ahead and kind of color it in just so that way there's no harsh lines. And then again, once you're done, take a step back, look into a different mirror just to make sure that everything is symmetrical. And that is how you apply a pencil liner and a liquid liner. So now that we're done lining our eyes, I'm going to teach you how to put on false lashes. So I'll see you back in a sec. Alright you guys, so now I'm going to teach you how I like to put on lashes. Now I'm going to show you my favorite eyelashes. Again, my favorite lashes are from AOA.com. They come in a pack of 6 for only $5.80. So if you divide that by 6 pairs of lashes, each eyelash pair are only 96 cents, so less than $1. So I highly recommend these eyelashes. They are 3D eyelashes. So when you turn to the side, they are multi-dimensional. They are not just one set of hair. They actually have 3 sets of hair. So they look overall just fluffier, really flirty, really natural. So I highly recommend the AOA lashes. And also too, the ones that I got are in the Alexis collection. So if you guys want the specific eyelashes that I'm using, go ahead and purchase the Alexis lashes. Now they have so many different types of eyelashes out there. You can pick and choose whatever eyelash you like. You don't necessarily have to go with this really full, thick, dramatic lash. Pick whatever eyelash you like. If you want something really, really natural, then look for an eyelash that resembles your eyelash. So you don't necessarily have to get one that necessarily looks really full and dramatic. So now when removing your eyelashes is very important. You don't just want to kind of rip it out of the package. You could damage your eyelashes. So whenever removing your eyelashes, you always want to start, I like to start from the inside corner, just in case anything happens. I always end up trimming the inside corner anyway, so if I lose a few of those hairs, it's totally fine. You just don't want to pull it from the outside corner, because the outside lashes are really important because that's where you get the flare of the lash. So I'm going to take my finger right over here, and I'm just going to take the eyelash and I'm just going to pull it down, pulling down from the eyelashes, not pulling down from the strip. I'll do it on another one in case you guys didn't see. So starting from the inside corner, pull the actual hairs down. Okay. So now that you guys know how to remove the eyelashes from the package, I'm going to teach you guys how to apply false eyelashes. Now, whenever applying false eyelashes, you want to be sure to measure the actual size of your eye. If your eye is a little bit smaller, go ahead and trim the lash. Now, never trim the lash from the outside. Always trim the lash from the inside. We need the outside again for the flare. So go ahead and trim the inside, and also too, whenever your real hairs are actually showing from the inside, it overall looks more natural whenever you're wearing false eyelashes. So I already know my eye shape. So go ahead, like I said, measure your eye shape. If it's going too close to the inside corner, just trim it just a little bit. So now I'm just going to go ahead and take any scissors and just trim the inside corner. Now I'm going to apply adhesive. Now choosing your eyelash adhesive is very important. I accidentally went with one that I thought was going to be great. Again, trial and error, that's what I'm here for. And it ended up ripping out my lashes, and also too, I got a really bad reaction. My eyes were really, really red and overall irritated. So this is the glue that really made my eyelashes just overall really irritated. It's the Ardell Lash Light Dark Adhesive. So this is really great if you want to do individual lashes. The glue is very similar to almost like lash extensions, so it's very, very potent, very, very strong. So for every single day, it will burn and irritate your eyes. So really stay away from this specific eyelash adhesive. Now, the best eyelash adhesive out there in the United States and internationally is Duo. Duo is the best eyelash adhesive. All professional makeup artists, either at the department store or wherever professional artists do makeup, they all love Duo. Now, Duo comes in a lot of different colors. It comes in a light eyelash adhesive, so which dries clear, and also too, it comes in a dark eyelash adhesive, which dries black. Now, I personally recommend getting the dark eyelash adhesive. Overall, it just makes your lash strip look that much more natural. If it dries clear, it could kind of be a dead giveaway. If you don't like to put eyeliner on afterwards, you will still see that clear glue. So just to be safe and not sorry, just go ahead and get a dark eyelash glue. And also too, like I said, if you don't like to wear eyeliner, you won't see that strip. So now when applying the glue to your actual eyelash, just squeeze a little bit. Just squeeze a little bit and then take a little bit and put it onto your lashes. Always do a little bit extra right at the tips, just so that way you don't get any lifting. You don't want the glue line to be very thick or very thin. If it's too thin, it could maybe not stick, and if it's too thick, you could get eyelash glue in your eye. So just overall, be very, very careful. Now, another tip that I want to tell you guys, a lot of people you'll see whenever they apply eyelashes, they'll take the strip and they'll go like this, and you know, they say to themselves that this is gonna give the eyelash a natural curve. Yes, correct. It will give your eyelash strip a natural curve, but if you accidentally go like this for too long, it could be too curved and then it could not stick in the middle. So just be sure to go like this maybe 1 to 2 times, just to give your strip a little bit of a curve, but you don't want it to be too circular so that way it doesn't stick onto the eye. So just be very careful. Now, you never want to take the eyelash strip and just go onto your skin directly. The glue hasn't really reached its tackiness yet, so it's not really sticky yet. So you just kind of want to like let it air out a little bit, just for maybe about a minute, 1 to 2 minutes. And then once you're ready to apply the lash, you don't want to hold it on the outside. You're not going to have enough control. You know, the tip of your eyelash is kind of going to be moving around everywhere. So where I like to hold my eyelash is actually right in the center of the eyelash. When you hold it in the center of the eyelash, you can see it's not flopping on one side and flopping on the other side. We have control of the eyelash. Now, when applying the eyelash, you never want to put mascara first and then put your false lashes on. The purpose of wearing mascara after your false lashes is to blend your lashes to the eyelash strip. Now, if you put mascara before your eyelashes, it's not going to blend because your eyelashes go in one direction and the strip goes in one direction. So you want to be sure to do mascara after, not before eyelash application. So again, we're going to go ahead and take that eyelash and we're going to hold it right at the center, and then we're going to stick it right at the center. Once we know that center is stuck on there, we're going to go ahead and do the outside corner. Once we're done with the outside corner, we're going to move on to the inside corner. Now, taking my 2 fingers, my middle finger and my thumb, I'm going to put pressure on the outside corner and on the inside corner, not at the strip, just at the hairs. If you try to touch the strip, you're going to mess up. It's going to be really messy, and you could overall just take off the eyelash. So just apply pressure on the hair. You can see when I touch the hair, it naturally pushes the strip closer to my eyelash. So overall, it's just more delicate, and you're not going to be sitting there, you know, fighting with that eyelash. Another tip too, if your eyelash is just not working, it's not cooperating, the eyelash always wins. So just take it off and do it again. Now, I like to do when I first, so I'll sit here and really make sure that this eyelash is stuck on there. Again, just touching the hairs, going back and forth, almost bouncing my finger just to kind of give it a little bit of pressure to make sure that it's really stuck on there. Now, you can also take the lash too and kind of push it down like this, like up and down, just so that way it really gets in to that lash line. And now you can go ahead and take a look and just see how it's perfectly stuck on there. And also too, it does measure and match the shape of my eye. So it's not super close to the inside corner. It's not extending too far to the outside. And also when I look to the side, you can see how it is multi-dimensional. So these lashes are really, really beautiful. Again, less than $1. So I highly recommend them. Go out there and give them a shot. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. And then once I'm done with the other side, I'm going to show you how I like to apply my mascara afterwards. So again, I'm going to go ahead and take the glue. Do a really thin application. So not too thin, not too thick. Should kind of look like that. Not too thin, not too thick. Again, go back in just at the tips, just to make sure you don't get any lifting at the tips. Now we're not going to put it on directly. We're going to wait a little bit just so the glue gets a little bit tacky. And then we're also going to bend the eyelash. So as you can see right now, the eyelash doesn't have any curve. So if I was to put that directly on my eye, it could be sticking straight up on one side and sticking up on the other side. So that's why bending the eyelash is very important, but only do it, like I said, 1 to 2 times. You don't want your eyelash to be super curled and not stick. So I'm going to go ahead and just hold the eyelashes at the tips and then just go around like this, and then that's it. You'll see how it naturally gives your eyelash a little bit of a bend, but it's not shaped, you know, super circular. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it a minute. Look at it, look at the difference of my eyelashes. Isn't that insane? Eyelashes just makes overall such a big difference. Great. So now that that eyelash is a little bit tacky, I'm going to go ahead and hold it right at the middle of my eyelash. Place it at the middle. Go to the outside corner. Now, if your eyelashes stick a little bit at the bottom, that's totally fine. Don't unstick them. Oh, don't unstick them while your eyelashes are still wet. Just wait until your eyelash glue is completely dry, and then you can go ahead and unstick it. Now I'm going to work my way to the inside corner. Again, I'm not touching the eyelash strip at all. I'm just touching the eyelash hairs. If you touch the eyelash hairs, it does push the strip. The hairs are connected to the strip, so therefore it will push that strip. Again, just taking my finger, working my way to the inside corner. I'm just going to set my finger here for a minute just so that way it really is stuck on the outside. Again, go ahead, take your 2 fingers and just concentrate on the inside corner and the outside corner. Perfect. So now that I have both lashes on both sides of my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and grab my mascara, and I'm going to show you guys how I like to blend the lashes after the application. So now I'm going to show you how I like to blend my lashes with the strip lash. So for this step, you're going to need a mascara. Now, I used to work for Lancome for 4 years, and Lancome has the best-selling mascaras across the whole world. So I have a lot of experience when it comes to different mascara formulas, and this mascara right over here is my all-time favorite mascaras. Like I said, I've worked with so many different types of mascaras on myself personally and on customers, and I highly recommend the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. Now, I get it in the very black formula, and also too, I'll just go ahead and show you the wand. It's a little bit thinner on the inside and it goes a little bit thicker, and the bristles are plastic, therefore they never stick together or clump. So I highly recommend this mascara. It is my all-time favorite mascara, and also too, it is water resistant, not waterproof, so it doesn't flake and it also doesn't smudge or smear, but it is still really easy to take off, and it is very black. Now, there's a lot of mascaras out there that claim to be very black, but when you take it out of the tube, you can see that it's almost a charcoal black. So when looking for a mascara, just be sure that it is a very, very black. And if you don't want a very black mascara, there are some great brown mascaras out there. So just go ahead and tailor it to your specific makeup routine. So very, very simple. You just want to go ahead and take your mascara, and you're just going to place it right at the base of the lash. Now, whenever taking your mascara out of the tube, always be sure just to wipe off the tip, just so that way you don't get that mascara anywhere. And you're just going to take this right at the base of your lash. So you're not going to actually coat the whole eyelash strip. That's when they can look artificial. You just want to go ahead and take it on your lashes, so that way it blends the lashes together. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the other side, and just overall, this just makes it look so much more natural. So when I look off to the side, my actual hairs blend to the strip. So again, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to coat the base of my lashes, and then I'm going to go this way to get the inside of my eyes, because this is what makes it look overall very natural, is these hairs right over here. That's why it's so important to trim the strip because it makes it look like these are your actual lashes. Now you don't want to forget the bottom lashes. I don't like to go in and make them look really thick and really long. That's why I really love this mascara. It has a great point, so I can just kind of color the ones that I want to color just to give them a little bit of color without really lengthening and thickening them. So it almost gives them like a really wispy fan effect at the bottom. So you do have more control with this wand. So again, I'm just going to go in, kind of hold the mirror up a little bit higher just so that way you don't take it and accidentally put it on your skin. And just take the mascara and ever so gently coat the bottom lashes just so that way it looks really soft, really natural. We're giving them a little bit of color, but again, we're not lengthening, thickening the bottom lashes just so that way it doesn't look too dramatic. Alright you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this eyeliner and eyelash tutorial. If you guys have any questions on eyeliner, mascara, or false lashes, feel free to comment me down below. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it and I can't wait to see you on my next episode. Take care and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.